This is my 1920s bathroom. It was remodeled. Originally, the bathtub was tucked back behind that wall about another 18 inches or so. So the forward edge of the bathtub would be right pretty much where that wall is now. But what I decided to do was to increase the space and the flow in here because I knew that eventually I would have a wife, a girlfriend, a spouse, whatever, using this bathroom, and I wanted her to have significant amount of floor space to be able to maneuver and to change and to blow dry her hair and to do the things that women do. Women, in my opinion, or in my observation, tend to use more of the bathroom than men do. So we pulled the bathtub, the original cast iron bathtub, which is this one right here. We pulled it out from over there. Right here was the toilet, and right here was this pedestal sink. This pedestal sink. And so when you walked in right into a pedestal sink right here, and then you would have to walk around over here. Now, I don't remember exactly what was over in this area over here. Maybe it was just dead space. I don't know. But to get into the bathtub, you had to go around the sink and the toilet. And you had this wall here. So it was very tight in there. And I said, no, this isn't going to work. So we pulled the tub out. It was set up the way they originally took baths back in the 20s, so there was no shower head there. It was just a bathtub with bathtub faucetry. So we pulled it out, and I said, I want it over there so that we can open up all this floor space. You walk in here, and you can dance. You can dance if you want to. And then you could look at yourself in the mirror. Now, I don't want you to see me in the mirror, but there's the mirror, and there's the pedestal sink, and as you can see, there is nothing on the floor tucked in around it other than a small trash can, because that gets removed almost daily. The trash gets removed daily, and I don't have anything hiding down here. I hate cabinets where you lose things. When I need to clean the bathroom, this is what I have. That's it, and everything is used. Now it's tucked all the way back there, and I'm the only one that uses it. And when it's all closed up, the shower curtain kind of blocks everything. See that? I don't have a special bath mat. I use my hand towels as bath mats, and they get dried and they get reused. When I step out of the bathtub, when I'm in this space here and I get out, my feet are already dried. I've already held myself, balanced myself, lifted my foot up, and dried myself. I've already removed probably a good 70% of the moisture, water on my body just with the hand towel. There's the original faucet. Well, no, the original tub, new faucetry, because they damaged the original brass, which was the worst thing they could have done, but life goes on. Don't have a lot of toiletries. This little cabinet was the drawers of a desk. You can see where the desk was fastened here, and it was a desk, and then probably had other drawers on this side. But I kept these drawers because I said to myself, okay, I can put stuff in there. However, those drawers right now are empty. I don't use them. The only thing I use here is I set towels up here for a guest, and that's it. And that way they have that surface area to put some toiletries or whatever, woman. Most of my guests are female, so they can put their items up there. Another thing that I feel very strongly about is I don't like things on the floor, okay? So this doesn't need to be on the floor. This goes right up here for the next use, right up there. Okay, so I don't like things on the floor. I like to have hooks. I come in here, I take, like if I'm gonna shower, I take my pants off, pants go on a hook. Shirt goes on a hook, and a small towel might go on a hook there, because this is all I use. I don't use big towels. Big towels require more space, more energy to dry, and if you don't dry them, they get that really funky smell, and I'm not a big fan of funky smells. I like to have things relatively clean. What I do, remember, I'm 75, 80% dry already out of the bathroom. I step onto a dry floor, I step onto a dry towel, and there's nothing dripping on me. There's never going to be a pool of water on the floor when I step out. What I have here is a blow dryer. I will finish blow drying myself. And that feels really good. I love the heat of that. I made sure that I put this outlet behind the mirror because I imagined blow drying myself or a woman blow drying herself in the mirror, and now the cord is behind her. It's not in front of her where it's going to wrap around her or it's going to fall into the sink and get in the way. So the things are behind you. There's nothing in blocking the view of the mirror, and there's nothing that's going to fall into the sink. These are little elements that I like to share with folks because I think that a lot of folks have small spaces and they don't know what to do. And one of the main things that I always suggest is get rid of everything you don't need. Start with removing everything out of the space and getting rid of everything you don't need. Now, these here, this is a shower soap and shampoo. That's it. I don't have excess. I don't buy more. I don't buy things that are on sale and say, oh, I can get a half a dozen of these because you know what? I might change my desire to have that scent. Now, that's not my scent. Somebody left that behind, almost full. So I took advantage of it and I kept it and I use it. I am not an Axe person, okay? I would prefer a totally different scent than that. I would prefer something more woodsy, more natural, but we're gonna use it, get rid of it, okay? My bathtub, very easy to clean. I vacuum it when it's dry. Once it's dried, and you know, everybody loses hair, I vacuum it out because I found that if you just try to wipe out hairs, they just get stuck. And then they stick to the sponge or the towel, and then you're just spreading them somewhere else. So I vacuum out my tub, which has been very, very, has served me well. And then I spray it, and then I wipe it out. I never have soap scum, never have a ring around my tub. It's very easy to clean. I clean it almost every single day. It takes me about literally, if I'm not vacuuming it, I would say 2.5 minutes to clean my bathtub. I put these handles on my attic door because there I can also hang, if I need it, just temporarily, a shirt or something while I'm dressing or somebody's dressing. You have these hooks. That's what these are for. But I decided, okay, instead of knobs up there, I'm going to put these just in case for a few moments I want to hang something. Or let's say I want to hang something to dry, okay? It's going to drip onto, remember, I try not to make a watery mess. So it's not going to be something that's saturated with water. It's going to be something that's damp, okay? That's not going to drip. So I could hang it there to dry out of the way, okay? Gets air fully around the garment, okay? The blouse or the shirt or whatever. That's it. That's my bathroom. Very minimalist. Actually, it has served hundreds of guests and myself over the past 17 years. And it's one of the accomplishments that I feel very strongly and proud of. I'm proud of this accomplishment because it was an accomplishment in design. And I think that's one of my strengths is using small spaces.